think of home, I think of freedom, I think of love, I think of open-mindedness. I just think of joy and love and acceptance. That's what makes me me. Home makes me me, and that is why I love home.
When I think of home, I think of a safe place, a warm place where everyone feels loved and cared for, and every visitor that walks through the door feels the same way.
When I think of home, I think of being safe. I think of being known when I'm at home. And at home isn't necessarily a physical place all the time, because I think I have that feeling the most when I'm with my family, when I'm with my husband and with my kids.
I think about a place where you can spend time with your family. I think where me and my little sister where we can play and have fun. Playing with my toys and eating with my family.
When I think of home, I think of acceptance. I think of security and being around people you trust. And when you're not there, home is somewhere you look forward to returning to.
I think it's a place for me to rest and I can just be myself with the people whom I love.
I think of a place where my family is and where I can play.
Well, with me, so much depends on the context that I'm in. If I was just walking down the street and you asked me that question, I'd probably think about where I live, my family and my friends and ways in which God has blessed my life. But then when I really stop to think about it, I think about the gospel, I realize the promises that I have in Christ. And I realize that my home is really in Jesus.
My name is Emily Dykstra, and I grew up in Maryland. I grew up with 2 wonderful parents and 4 super fun siblings. At every Thanksgiving, my mom might put like a little note at each person's seat just to let them know they're special, And at Christmas, my siblings and I would get out the family video camera and we'd reenact the nativity. It was always super fun. In fact, I remember one year, my brother was playing Joseph and my sister was playing Mary, and he looked at baby Jesus wrong or something, and then she attacked him, and we got it all on video, and we still watch it today and have a lot of laughs from it. I have a lot of fond memories when it comes to the word home. And because of this, it was super hard 8 years ago when my parents divorced. It wasn't amicable, it was super messy. People chose sides. Eventually, we had to sell the family house, and then we had an estate sale, and people bought, a lot of our stuff. Then my parents bought new separate houses, and those didn't feel like home either, you know what I mean? So because of this, the story of Jesus coming in the flesh means a lot to me. So he had this perfect home situation, but he left it to come into our messy and prickly and humiliating situation in order to form a new family based on grace. And this really resonates with me. I love this. Now, my family still struggles a whole lot, because we're broken people raising new broken people, right? But whenever I think of the word home, it's not how I wanted it to turn out, but now my home is based on love with a capital L, and I wouldn't want it any other way. And for that, I'm grateful.